and welcome everyone to a new YouTube video where I will be talking about something a little bit more interesting and something more, important in terms of what you can actually do in the crypto space and where you can actually make a lot of profit in terms of low caps and market caps that are, micro that could potentially do crazy numbers. A lot of the projects we always look into are things that are like 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, even 100 million, and think that those are still low caps. But what about getting in on things at like 50,000 market cap? Imagine 50,000 market cap to 5 billion, right? You're basically a multimillionaire or billionaire at that point. So if you get the right coin at a very low price in terms of where they launch off of, in terms of platforms, you can actually have the ability to get crazy amount of wealth just based off of small tokens because instead of a token that goes from 50,000 to 100,000, which is just a few dollars, right? Compared to something that's 50 million to 100 million, there's way more money that needs to be moved in order for the 50 million to the 100 million to happen versus something like 50K to 100K. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically, there's a platform called PinkSale where you can actually kind of get in early in terms of their pre-sales, launches, and everything like that. So they have a very simple style of what they've created in terms of their Launchpad. Very simplistic, very easy to use for people that are new or new into crypto and really want to get in on micro caps or get in on tokens at 50K rather than getting in on them at 500K or even 5 million. So you can actually get them in really early, giving you the possibility 10, 20, 30x your money or even 500x if anything. So you can see they've actually raised almost half a billion where, 436 million liquidity raised already with 14,000 total projects. So they have a lot of projects that have actually launched off of their platform and over 1.5 million participants. So that really shows how much money really is, you know, valuated here at PinkSale, and the total value locked at 240 million. So it has a total, suite for tools and for tokens to actually launch off of and giving them the ability to do, numbers. So what exactly is this platform and what does it do? So there's Launchpads where you can actually create your own type of Launchpad where you have a fair launch, which basically when you put into a fair launch, it goes up unlimited amount. There is no hard cap. There is no, ending in terms of a fair launch. So let me show you an example. Right now there's a fair launch here. There's soft cap. So as long as they get 30 BNB, they're able to launch, right? But they can go unlimited up until the timer ends. So that gives the possibility for a lot of people to get in, but also allows the people who buy in to still keep their value. So, a lot of people are trying to get in on these low coins. Of course, everyone wants to get in on a short, small pre-sale because there's a lot of upside. But that also limits the possibility for how many people get in. But this allows anyone to invest any amount and you're all starting at a fair price. So this gives the opportunity for a lot of people to buy in on these projects and you can see different things like that. So let's talk about things like what are these badges here. So basically this is the KYC badge. This means, the team has actually came forward with their information and said here, we're not scamming, we're a legit team and we actually have our documents, our passports, our information all lined up. And in worst case scenario they do scam, they will be, associated to the possible, jail time. I don't know. Same with audit, just like that, they check the contract, make sure it's good. Safu also has a lot of details. You can always click on these and you can see the detail in terms of what PinkSale has in terms of their documentation. So let's go right here and you can see they must hold a certain amount of contract time, can't be paused until listing, must be paused until listing time, staking ownership must be audited, everything in terms of everything like this. So this provides the ability for you to actually get in on safe contracts and have the ability to make things that are really well done and safe. Next, so basically that is a fair launch example. Then there is a subscription which has a soft cap, right, and a hard cap, but you basically, the more you contribute to the pool, the more you'll get. So if let's say it's 30 BNB and you could put in any amount, but you'll be capped at, let's say, like if the max contribution is 2 BNB, then you'll get that amount. So the more people in that pool, then the more it'll cost to actually get in on it. You can see a lot of the trend is basically fair launches. You can see majority of them are fair launches, but there also is pre-sales that are going on. For example, this one's called Bid Auction, and what they're doing is they're raising 100 BNB total, and you're vested 20% for each 15 days. So you can actually do vesting, you can do things similar like that, so that you can actually participate in projects like this, where you can see you can buy in up to a certain amount and then it'll launch. So if you scroll down here, you can actually see the initial market cap would be 900,000. And you can see all the information in terms of liquidity and when it'll end and things like that. So how do you actually participate in the sale? So basically what you do is in the top right, what you do is you connect your wallet, your MetaMask wallet. Once you connect your MetaMask wallet, you'll see like a little thing in the corner where it shows your wallet address, and you'll see how much BNB you have. You could change the chain if you want to change to Doge chain, if you want to use LV chain, if you want to go Ethereum, everything like that. Majority of the volume is between Binance and Ethereum. So generally, I'm more in terms of PinkSale. They specialize mainly on a lot of launches on BNB and Binance. There is some Ethereum launches that do launch as well, but there also is other platforms for Ethereum, and most of the projects do actually stealth launch or just launch right off of the liquidity. So once you're here, for example, let's say the max is 2 BNB and I want to put in 1 BNB. So you're here and you want to buy in on this coin here. Generally, the best way to look at tokens that you feel like are safe is to look through the trending ones. Majority of the time, the trending ones are the ones to be looking at. You can find other ones through the actual platform, but I generally stick to the trending ones because they are the most safer choice. They are trending for a reason, and the team does validify that they are actually, most of them do have their badges, all of them have their badges, and they're safe coins in terms of what they're creating. So this really shows that, there's a potential in terms of, a good coin, right? And you can see that based on their badges. Most of the times there is SAFU badges, but you don't really need to see, like audit and KYC, I feel like is safe enough for me to buy in on, and things like that. So just like I was saying, you can go here, any pre-sale, anyone that you find interesting, you can check out their website, you can check out their Telegram, you can check out their Twitter and everything like that, their GitHub, and you can watch their video and things like that. So let's say we want to buy. Simple way to do it. You can just put in 1 BNB and press buy. Then there will be a MetaMask that comes up, and once you see that, basically you can go here and press confirm, and then you will be able to buy. So there's a whole bunch of tokens here. Definitely check out how the trending works, how the platform works, and check out more details. They also have a lot of docs, and the docs are really important because you can actually find really cool information in terms of marketing strategies, things like the elite club, being a part of these things, getting invited into like whitelists. You could see in terms of good DApp and web developers. There's a lot of web developers and DApp developers that are quite, adverse and have the ability to do many things, and this is a good way to actually get involved here. Then you have design partners if you're looking for graphics, websites, and things like that, and then you have DEX partners like PancakeSwap, you have MDX and things like that, Shiba Swap, etc. And then they have their KYC partners, their audit partners, and these are the ones that they trust and they believe is good. Then you can see that they have marketing services, and you can go here to see in terms of like what they can possibly assist in, and alerts and things like that, and Bloomberg, everything like that. So definitely check this out. This is a good way to get involved in terms of getting trending, getting marketing assistance. If you are on the coin side, then you will be able to take part in this. So definitely check this out. I think PinkSale is going to do really well in terms of this year, just due to how the market's doing well. There's a lot of platforms and a lot of projects that are, you know, actually launching off of this. So definitely check out what PinkSale has to offer and check them out. See you guys next time.